Back indeed, back indeed. We're back with another Raw review. Before we start, actually, I want to give you guys a little channel update. I put up a short earlier today when I pulled over at work just to update the channel. But I figured before I start this video, I would let you know just in case you missed it. So basically, starting next week, I'm going to be uploading 3 times a week. So you're going to get your Monday Night Raw reviews on Tuesday. You're going to get your Friday Night SmackDown reviews on Saturday. And then on Thursday, I'm introducing this new thing. It's basically a let's play of WWE 2K25. That's gonna be on Thursday. I'm gonna call it Thursday Night Throwdown. Check my earlier post and it'll give you all the updates. It's pretty much just that, but I'd appreciate if you checked out that other video. It's only about 2 minutes, so anything helps, especially with smaller channels. Let's get into this Raw review. So we open the show with John Cena kicking it off. John Cena goes to the ring, the fans are chanting, Cena sucks, Cena sucks. Cena gets to the ring. Before he could even say a word, Cody Rhodes goes down to the ring. Cena puts the mic to his mouth. Cody Rhodes interrupts and basically says, bro, shut up. You've been talking too long. You've been doing this week after week. Let me do your job for you. And with Cody Rhodes' best B-Rabbit impersonation from the movie 8 Mile, Cody Rhodes starts cutting himself up. He goes, you're gonna make fun of my lisp. You're gonna make fun of the fact that I'm Stardust. You're gonna make fun of the fact that I had to leave. He just tried to get to himself before John Cena could, but Cena being the master on the mic, that did not matter, or that did not interrupt John Cena's flow at all. This guy is... Do you remember when Drake was talking about Lil Wayne in the interview and Drake goes, ooh, Lil Wayne is... John Cena is really the greatest on the mic. There's a part in this promo where Cody Rhodes said, you need to explain yourself to the fans and tell them basically why you're acting like this. We used to ride together. We used to be pretty close. I don't understand where this is coming from, yada, yada, yada. And when it's Cena's time to start talking, he basically says, you know what? Everything they've given me, I've made it work, and you had to leave. I've built empires for billionaires. All you do is take money from their kids. And he mentioned when Cody Rhodes said they rode together, he flipped it and said, the reason I'm pissed and the reason I don't like any of this is because I've busted my ass so much that somebody can just give the WWE Championship to my chauffeur. He goes, you're nothing but a chauffeur. And I was like, damn, can you imagine if you were a chauffeur and you worked hard and you just saved up your money to go by yourself to the show or take your family to the show, and here you are just catching a stray? I was like, oh man. Cena says you're a nepotism baby and you don't even know what you're doing and you're too polished and you're too fake and you're too phony, and strip away the music, strip away the suit. What do you have? And it's funny because one of my homies said, he's like, yo, I saw that Cena promo and everything he said about Cody Rhodes is what I've been saying. So there's actually a point where the fans were chanting for Cena during that promo. So Cena might be onto something here, man. He's not just talking crap. And that's the great thing about John Cena, because he doesn't just talk. There's always some point that you can reach from to say, oh yeah, that might be true. Or yeah, when the fans said this, or yeah, when the fans did that. Cena's getting at him, man. So Cody Rhodes pretty much says, you know what? All of that may be true. You're still my hero, but you're still a piece of crap. Cena goes to leave. Cody Rhodes says, hey, never in my point, what you were saying was maybe true. There may be truths to what you just said, but never in my career has anybody chanted that I can't wrestle. So Cena's back is turned to Cody Rhodes. He turns, he gets back in the ring, and John Cena threw the slowest punch I've ever seen. You can duck that from a mile away. I thought that was hilarious. So of course Cody ducks it, hits him with the crossroads, his finishing move, points to the WrestleMania sign. This road to WrestleMania is fire. This Cody Cena build-up is dope. After that, we get the New Day versus Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. The New Czech Republic is what their name is, Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. And supposedly this was their first match since July. And I noticed on the New Day, they actually have matching Majin Vegeta tattoos. And I guess that's it. Well, I don't guess. I'm like 98% sure. I didn't ask them, but I'm 98% sure that's to signify their heel turn. Again, heel means bad guy. So that was pretty dope. I don't know if anybody else caught that. I'm not sure if they posted it on social media, but that was cool. Also, the referee, Jessica Carr, I heard she's starting her wrestling career, so good for her. Anybody who has the guts to chase your dream, do it, man. We only get one go around, so that's why I'm sitting here in front of my laptop, essentially talking to myself, in hopes that it'll turn into something one day, you know? Follow your dreams, man. We only got one shot at this shit. New Day win after their tag team finish move. The Daybreak, I believe it's called. So Xavier Woods picks up the pin, and then as the New Day are walking to the back, they have the mic in their hand, they say, yo, we just beat these guys. We need our tag team match at WrestleMania for the championships. So, not too long afterwards, the War Raiders walk to the ring. They're the WWE Tag Team Champions, and they have their their face off. Basically like, yo, what you want to do? What you gonna do? So I think that's gonna be the match for WrestleMania. I'd also like to do a WrestleMania preview and predictions video down the line. So it's not set in stone, but that's something I have my mind on. It would be cool to do. We get both of the Usos backstage, and it's just Jimmy talking to Jay. They're hyping each other up. Jimmy says, yo, I'ma beat Gunther tonight, and then you're gonna beat Gunther at WrestleMania. Oh, we got some lightning. You're gonna beat Gunther at WrestleMania. So let's go out there, let's do it. Jimmy's fighting Gunther later on tonight, and Jay goes, yo, bro, please be careful. Because remember that slap. Remember that slap last week that Jimmy gave him. So now we get Jimmy versus Gunther. It's a very hard-hitting match. Right from the jump, these guys scrambled right out the ring. There were shots on the announce table. Gunther was just chopping Jimmy down. You could tell this was almost like a David versus Goliath. Every now and then, Jimmy would get some offense in, but you would very much tell that Gunther is running the show here. Jimmy actually slapped him one more time, almost as a callback from last week. Jimmy should have took this more seriously, man, because what happened a little bit later on was crazy. Gunther essentially hits his finishing move, his powerbomb to Jimmy. He goes to pin him. 1, 2, Jimmy's clearly out of it. Gunther raises Jimmy's head up, breaking the pin. He beats him down, beats him down, beats him down. Hits him with this nasty clothesline and this nasty kick. He goes to pin him again. 1, 2, lifts his head. You tell he's punishing him for last week. I knew when that slap connected, something had to give, and this is the receipt. So he's just beating the hell out of him. Eventually, he puts Jimmy in the sleeper. Jimmy passes out. He's out of it. Gunther celebrates, raises his title up high, goes to leave, and says, nah. Gets back in that ring. Beats Jimmy, beats Jimmy, beats Jimmy. And here we go. We get Jey Uso running to the ring like a bat out of hell. He's fighting Gunther, fighting Gunther, fighting Gunther. He basically gets the better of Gunther. Gunther leaves. We get a quick commercial break. When the break comes back, oh man. Jimmy and Jay are walking ringside. So they're about to walk up to the ramp to leave. And Gunther comes back. It was almost like a horror movie. He attacks the both of them. He starts attacking Jay, attacking Jay. He brings out these zip ties. I don't know where the hell he got it from. I didn't catch it. Zip ties one of Jay's arms. Zip ties the other arm to the ropes. And then the announcers are like, oh, he's gonna beat the hell out of Jay now. Jay's gonna get it. He goes for Jimmy. He's beating Jimmy, beating Jimmy, beating Jimmy. Jimmy Uso's outside of the ring while Gunther is inside of the ring, because at this point, Jay has made his way inside the ring. So he's on one post, handcuffed, and then you get Gunther. He's basically beating Jimmy. He's holding Jimmy. He's bringing him closer to Jay. This is sad, man. As somebody with 3 younger brothers, I felt it because I don't know what can you do in that situation? You're essentially handcuffed, right? So Jimmy's out of the ring. Gunther's toying with Jay in the corner. Hey, grab the belt, grab the belt. He's pulling it back, He looks behind him. Jimmy pops up on the apron outside of the ring. He nails Jimmy with the title. Jimmy falls. He's taunting Jay still. Jimmy gets back up and into the ring, and the Crimson Mask, as JR would say, he was busted open. He was bleeding, man. It was bad. Gunther keeps beating him up, and he's dragging him closer to Jay. Jay screaming in the corner. Jimmy looks like he's passed away. I don't even know if I could say. Jimmy looks he's had better days, that's for sure. Oh man. This WrestleMania match between Jay Uso and Gunther, I don't know how it's gonna go. How could Jay not win? How could Jay not win after all of this? But then again, Booker T did lose to Triple H after that craziness, so who knows? Crazier things have happened. After this promo, we get Judgment Day in the back. We get Finn and Dom getting ready for their tag team match against Penta and Breaker. So they're just hyping each other up. Let's go. Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio seem to be on the same page. They're getting ready for their match, like I said. And they leave, I guess, to go to the ring. And Carlito is just there chilling, just looking at Raquel Rodriguez. I don't blame him. And Raquel looks at him, she's like, what are you still doing here? Leave, go away, what the hell? And then Liv and Dom say, we need to do something about Bayley and Valkyrie, calling back to last week's match. So that's something. That's definitely something. I'm interested. I wonder where this is gonna go. I wonder if Bayley and Valkyrie are gonna maybe challenge them for the tag team titles. But then what happens to the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania? I'm getting ahead of myself. We got Chad Gable and Adam Pearce backstage, who's the general manager. And basically we get a Grande Americano match for next week. Nothing too crazy here. Kind of throwaway promo. AJ Styles is in the ring and he calls out Logan Paul. They go back and forth. The fans hate Logan Paul, of course. So what happens is Logan Paul, he's in the ring and trying to be the best heel as possible. He literally just starts calling the fans broke. Even the people in the front row, he goes, yeah, man, I know you saved up your front row seats and then you're gonna go home and you're still gonna be broke. He's going back with AJ Styles. AJ Styles says, yo, you have all the talent in the world, but what are you gonna do with it? So this is them setting up their WrestleMania match. We're getting Logan Paul versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania. This might be the best match. If they throw it on Saturday, because I think Cody Rhodes versus John Cena is gonna be the best match, but even still, are we talking about in-ring? I'm getting ahead of myself again. I'll save that for the WrestleMania preview. We get AJ Styles versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania, and they start scuffling. They start going back at it, throwing blows, back and forth. This promo ends with Logan Paul hitting the pulverizer, and this is one of the best finishing moves I've seen in the WWE. It looks beautiful, it looks devastating, awesome work. So next week, it's confirmed that we get Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria for the Intercontinental Championship. And I don't know if they're gonna have Bayley win it so early. You know what? Bayley's not gonna win. I'm calling it right now. Not Damage Control. The Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez will interfere in that match next week. It's gonna end by DQ. Bet your house on it. Following this, we get another Judgment Day promo, and Finn Balor is basically so happy. Wait, whoa. My mistake. Okay, so we get the tag team match. For some reason, I don't even have the notes here. We get the tag team match with Penta, Braun Breaker, and the Judgment Days, Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. And basically, it was a nice little contest. I don't even have the notes here. It was a nice contest going back and forth. Penta did his high-flying moves. Penta looks phenomenal, man. I don't know how old Penta is, but he's moving like he's 20, 21. So good on him. But essentially, the match ends where there's miscommunication between Braun Breaker and Penta. Penta gets hit by Braun Breaker with the spear, and Finn Balor hits his finishing move off the top rope, the coup de grace, basically a double stomp off the top rope. Penta was out. He got his first pinfall loss in the WWE. Michael Cole did mention it was a tag team match, but a pin is a pin. Right after that, we get a Judgment Day promo, and Finn Balor is happy he won. He's celebrating with the Judgment Day. I won. I beat Penta. That's the second week I got one over on Penta. Finn leaves, and Liv Morgan is basically like, yo, like, did you notice he said he won and not you guys won? She's getting in Dominic Mysterio's ear. She says she's gonna go talk to the general manager. I don't know where this is going, guys. I don't know. Maybe Finn's gonna get kicked out of the group, almost like Batista in Evolution. Similarly, something like that. This is getting interesting. This is definitely getting interesting. And then we get Bianca Belair in the ring. She is looking like a sexy zebra. She had the bright red glitter lipstick. She had the black and white, not boots, but like boot cover. She looked phenomenal. Chef's kiss. Rhea versus Io for the World Championship. And I noticed there was a spot in the match where Rhea Ripley had Io on the top rope, and it looked like she was going for a Samoan drop. I thought she hit it. I was confused as hell. Supposedly, Io overturned and she ended up damaging Rhea Ripley. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing that kind of jumped out to me during this match. Of course, you have your special referee shenanigans. You have Rhea kicking Bianca by mistake. And then later on, you get Io kicking Bianca by mistake. So Bianca gets pissed off because throughout the match, she was getting slapped, people were getting in her face, and I guess this is where she drew the line, understandably, because she let a lot go, so good for her. But essentially, she called the match double DQ, nobody wins. After the match, they're all brawling, they're all going at it. Rhea Ripley ends up hitting Io Sky with the, what's Rhea Ripley's finishing move? Drawing a blank right now. Rhea Ripley hits Io Sky with her finishing move. She also hits Bianca Belair with her finishing move. Rhea standing tall in the middle of the ring. She's holding the championship. Riptide. She hits them with the Riptide. That's her finishing move. She's standing tall with the championship. She goes to leave, and she's almost like Gunther earlier. She's like, nah. You wanna call it double DQ, Bianca, with your fine ass? She goes in, she attacks Bianca again, and she hits Bianca with a Riptide from off of the top rope. And then the show ends, fade to black. I'm kind of curious as to what's gonna happen with Rhea Ripley. Like, you're telling me Rhea Ripley, one of the hottest females in the WWE, and when I say hot, I mean in terms of like star power, drawing power, selling power, stuff like that. She's an attractive girl too, don't get me wrong. She ain't no Bianca Belair, but you know, I digress. You're telling me Rhea Ripley isn't gonna be on WrestleMania? No way. I wonder what's gonna happen. WrestleMania is what? Not even 30 days away. WrestleMania is this month, so we gotta figure that out. We gotta figure that out, but I'm sure they'll answer it on the upcoming SmackDowns, on the upcoming Raws, and so we'll see what's going on. Thanks for rocking with me. Again, tune in next week. I'm gonna consistently post as I'm trying to do now. So again, like I said at the beginning of the video, we're getting Monday Night Raw reviews on Tuesday. We're getting Thursday Night Throwdown. That's a Let's Play of WWE 2K25. That's gonna be up on Thursday. It's just gonna be me. We're just gonna be playing some video games. You guys can watch me yap as I do the men and women's Royal Rumble. That's gonna be fun. I'll be playing on hard difficulty because I'm not trying to get frustrated with Legend. And then Friday, we're gonna have Friday Night SmackDown. So we'll get the Friday Night SmackDown review on Saturday. So Tuesday, you get Raw review. Thursday Night Throwdown on Thursday. And then on Saturday, you get your Friday Night SmackDown review. Okay? You guys have a great day. Have a great night. Be blessed. Drink water. Follow your dreams and any other inspirational stuff that I ramble on while I look around and prolong the ending of this video. Peace!